Hello and welcome to another week in my life. It is Monday morning and I'm just getting the morning started. It's like 10 a.m. I had a late start to my morning because I didn't sleep well. I was up at like 4, so I slept a few extra hours, and I am getting my workday started. So I'm an online content creator, and right now I'm working on a book club for the book that I wrote that is right there, the Body Acceptance book. And so I've just been working on marketing stuff, material for that, trying to get better at posting every day, getting more creative with reels and stuff like that. So today actually I'll be working on that and then editing last week's vlog so that I can get that up. And then here's my list of what else I have going on today. I don't know if you can see that, but I go to the gym every day, and then I have to do some grocery shopping. I'm gonna practice some Japanese because if you don't know, we live in Japan. And then do some stretching and core work because my back's kind of been bothering me. And then I started this journey with this book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. It's actually right here. And it's like a 12-week program that you can do to just help you get more creative and tap into your more playful side, which is what I've been really craving because I know that I love doing creative stuff. I didn't think that I was creative because, you know, I used to do all sorts of stuff when I was younger. And then as an adult, I was like, I'm not creative. And then I started tapping back into it and just exploring things and getting more curious. And I have really enjoyed it. So I want to take my online content creation to another level. As you saw, and as I told you, I wrote a book. I've created online courses as well. And then I create like guides and graphics and stuff from templates. I'm not like super from scratch talented like that so far. But yeah, I want to get better at that and just see where I can go with it, because for the 4 years that we have here in Japan, I get to just explore my creativity the whole time. And so I'm really taking advantage of that. Anyway, yeah, that's what we have going on today. I just got back from the gym and the grocery store, so I figured I would do a little grocery haul with you. I got eggs, of course, because actually I got double eggs because we eat, I don't know if Jason really eats that many eggs anymore, but I know that I eat a lot of eggs. That's like the main protein staple in my diet. I got some cherry tomatoes to probably put in like salads or something. This iceberg lettuce thing, or was it cabbage? I couldn't remember. I think this is lettuce. No, this was cabbage. I went back and forth for a while on what I wanted to get, and I think I ended up with cabbage. I don't know. I forgot. And then I got some bok choy, of course. Get in my greens. Frozen strawberries, because I was really craving that today to put in my smoothies and stuff. Ooh, I think I'm gonna drink this right now. Coconut water. I almost said coconut milk. Some coconut water. I love these little packets. They come like ready to blend, as it says, but it's not like the other ones where it comes with like a sugar packet or something to add to it. I just blend it with almond milk and it's like the perfect amount. And it has pineapple, banana, cranberry, blueberries, and lemon. Really good flavor. And then I got this huge thing of peanut butter because that's the other thing I go through a lot. I love to put it in my oatmeal and my smoothies and on apples. Edamame. I love some good edamame steamed with, I don't know, you could just put anything on it. That's why it's so good. And then I got some Fuji apples. These are my weekly splurge because for the 3 of the apples, I think it's like $10 for 3 apples because produce is just insanely expensive over here. Dijon mustard, can't go wrong with Dijon. It's so good to like use to make dressings, or you could just put it on stuff. It's so versatile. You could even put it on sausages. Great transition. These are Asiago and Spinach chicken sausages. Usually every week I also get a pack of chicken sausages, which is really good with like anything. Got some baba ganoush. This is like roasted eggplant meze. Really good. Don't really know how to describe it, but I love it. Had to stock up on sesame oil because I ran out. last night. I love these red potatoes. So good. And those are actually good paired with the chicken sausages too. Got some avocado oil spray. And last but not least, I also always keep these on hand because they're so easy to just pop in the microwave and steam for like 2 minutes, and you can add it to anything. So that's what I got. Yo, check out this giant stick bug crawling on the window. That's huge. It doesn't really look as big on camera as it does. It is Monday night and I had every intention to be more productive today, but I was just so tired. And sometimes when I'm tired, I don't know if you can relate to this, but I will be like, if I'm so tired, I'll just be like, I don't want to do anything or talk to anyone or see anyone. It feels like no matter how hard I try. And I don't know if it's related to because I have hypothyroidism, and a lot of people who do have talked about, you know, how tired they are all the time. And I go through a lot of phases where I have a lot of energy and I can get through my day. So usually it's in those phases where I'm like, I don't really feel that tired all the time. But then there's times like right now where I'm like, is it the hypothyroidism or am I just tired? Like, what's a normal amount of tired to be? I honestly don't even know, because people say they're tired and I'm like, how do you push through everyday stuff when you're like super tired? Because that's how I felt today. So I just relaxed and watched some vlogs, but I think I am going to right now practice some Japanese and then maybe do some journaling and then do some like stretching and maybe a core workout if I'm feeling like it. I think I'm mostly just feeling like doing a nice long stretch, maybe laying in Shavasana pose for like 20 years. Jason just ran and he had a busy day today. He went to work and then did some kind of thing, drive-through dinner thing, I don't know, volunteer work, and then just popped in and changed into his basketball jersey and he's off to his basketball game now. So I kind of like having the house to myself. I just lit a candle and I'm gonna dim the lights after I record this and just have a little bit to myself, and then when he gets home we're gonna watch football. I don't know who we're playing, the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know who we're playing this week, but it's always a mystery. It's always an interesting game, and we'll see how it goes this time. My eyelash extensions are all over the place. That's when you know I slept hard. I finally got a good night's sleep last night. It's Tuesday morning, and the only reason that I slept through the night is because freaking Jason didn't wake up at 3:30 a.m. for the gym like he has been doing, because we stayed up late watching football last night, which, by the way, we beat the Panthers, which was a big divisional game, and now we're in the hunt for the playoffs, which Jason says we don't want to be in the playoffs because we're too bad of a team. Like, it's not a good idea, and we need to probably have a lower ranking, a lower ranking record so that we can get a higher pick in the drafts next season. For next season. But anyway, that aside, I feel so good that I got a full night's sleep finally. I got like 8 hours, and then I woke up and did my morning pages, which is 3 pages of stream of conscious journaling. That's part of the Artist's Way work that I'm doing, that book that I showed you. And now I think I'm gonna get up and go get dressed and go do some roller skating for about a half an hour. So that was really hard for me to say, I don't know why. Well, that was fun. I just skated in a circle. I like to just put on music and just zone out. I think like I'm always cautious, so right now I just want to take the time to get really comfortable with skating around in a circle. And then I'm like such a tutorial person. Like I won't try something unless I've watched a tutorial. A tutorial on it, and like I know the like I guess the technique and the safety procedures, like to bail out. That's just my personality. But I haven't fallen so far since I've started out on this court. So I guess that says something about my either lack of taking risks or safety, the fact that I like looked up how to properly skate. Like I YouTubed videos on how to properly skate, how to properly fall, all the good stuff, because when I asked for these skates, everyone was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna fall and break your ankle, or they were telling me like horror stories of how they hurt their tailbone. When I was like, one of my birthdays, I can't remember which one, but when I was younger, I asked for roller skates, and my mom got them for me, and we were out at like a pizza place for my birthday party, and I put on the roller skates again without knowing what I was doing. I was just so excited to have them. Whoa, I whacked you. I was just so excited to have them that I just put them on and like immediately skated out to the parking lot. And of course I fell under a car. Like I just slid under a car and then ended up in the ER that night with a sprained wrist, I think. And then after that I like was too scared to roller skate again, and my family always tells me that story to like deter me from it, but I've just had this desire to roller skate. I always have. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna let the fear bother me. I used to skateboard so much as a kid, and like I tried tricks. I would go to the skate park and like I remember once I tried to drop in at like the craziest part and just totally face planted, made a huge noise. Everyone at the skate park at the same time was like, oh, like a movie, you know. But that didn't stop me from skateboarding, and I did a lot of stuff. I was a little edgy, brave girl, but then like people started telling me their horror stories, and for me it's like I'm just really grossed out by broken bones. I've never had a broken bone, or I fear like face planting and like falling on my teeth and doing something to that. So I've actually considered wearing a mouth guard because of that. But yeah, I guess I'm just very conscious, but yeah, so far so good, and I'm really enjoying it. So glad I got to come out here again. And I'm sweating as usual. I'm sure this sweatshirt doesn't help. I hope you like the lines on my face. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and shower and plan out my day, and then see what is coming for the rest of today. So I finished up my morning routine and I just sat down to get started with work. It's like already 10. I think I'm gonna push back my gym time. It's normally I go at 11, but I've been starting later in the morning, so I think I'm gonna push it back to noon every day, because I feel like I just get like into work and then it's time to get ready for the gym. So today our list is here. I just need to schedule this week's vlog, and then I'm trying to post on Instagram every day. So, but I'm trying to make like interesting and engaging posts, which is actually really hard to do, especially because you never know like what's gonna go viral. And a lot of my posts end up being duds, especially the ones I post. Like if I post anything about my business or anything, they just like flop. So, you have to get more creative with that. And then I need to actually email out the Facebook group link to those who have joined the Body Acceptance Book Club, because I heard there are some people in there now. So I'm really excited to send them the link and start, I guess, like getting to know them and stuff. And then I need to complete the body acceptance workbook because that's a freebie that I'm giving away to whoever joins the book club, but then I'm gonna start selling it in February. And it's like 66 pages. I've been working on it for months, but I've been on the last few pages for a while and just haven't pulled the trigger on that one. I don't know if that's the appropriate phrase, but anyway, I really need to get that done today. And then the rest of the day, I'm gonna obviously go to the gym and then work on, today I'm gonna do my artist date, which is again part of the book that I am working through, why did I all of a sudden forget the name of the book? The Artist's Way. And today I think for my artist date, I'm just gonna put on a music album and lay on the ground and just listen to it. Basically the artist date is doing something alone that gets my creative juices flowing or inspires me creatively in some way. And then I'm gonna practice Japanese for a little bit, probably pull the mat out and do a little bit of yoga, and then do some more journaling around my creativity for part of my Artist's Way journey. And that is pretty much my day. It seemed like yesterday, my list of what I had to do seemed like a lot, and I actually had time to like relax on the couch for a while and watch vlogs and stuff, and even watch an episode of the new Sex and the City show. And I still finished my list yesterday, so I don't feel as overwhelmed today. I do feel a little more energized, and I'm ready to get started. It's my work day, and I got a lot done today. It actually felt really good to finally finish that workbook, especially after working on it for months and then kind of losing my momentum and being like, where did I leave off? Thankfully, I did only have a few pages left, so that went pretty quickly, and yeah. And now I'm just like in my head thinking like, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, is anybody even listening, and does anybody care? And I've been going through this a lot lately and just wondering like, am I like going down the right path? And every time I talk about it on social media, people are like, yes, I need this, keep going, like you're making a difference, your message is important. But then when it comes to like marketing my stuff or selling my stuff, it's like no one wants to buy it or no one wants to opt in. I mean, a lot of people supported my book, but anything else I do, it seems like no one like wants it. So then I'm like, if you feel that this is so important and you need it, like why is no one taking it? And then I'm like, why am I putting all this work? Why am I putting all the work in for this if it's not making a difference, or you know, if no one is like listening or watching or whatever. And there are so many days where I'm like, it would be so much easier to go back into the corporate world and have someone tell me what to do. And so many days I really want that, because I am not getting paid a lot for this work. And when you work for yourself, it's like you have to hustle and get your own sales. And if you don't, then you just don't get paid for the work that you do. I've put in hundreds and hundreds of hours. I have spent over $10,000 on building up my dream. And it's because I feel called to do it, and I felt passionate, obviously, if it's driven me this long. But there are just times when I'm like, what for? Like, I feel like I don't have anything to show for it. And I don't know, I keep being told like, keep going, you know, entrepreneurs usually don't break through until like 10 years in or whatever. And I'm on year 5 or 6, I always lose track. But it's just like, I don't know, like it just gets frustrating sometimes, and it gets discouraging. And when this happens, I let myself feel what I need to, but then I just lean back into the joy of creating. All I know is that right now, for as long as we'll be in Japan, Jason has given me permission to just work on this dream. So I have another 3 years to at least put my all into it. And then if after 3 years it still hasn't gone anywhere and hasn't built up the momentum I want, then I'm just gonna have to figure out another career path and just start from, not really from zero, because I've obviously learned a lot and I've gotten a lot of experience from being an entrepreneur and doing all sides of things, and who knows, maybe I'll start a different business. I'm not really sure where I'm going right now, but all I know is at least right now I'm gonna continue creating and sharing this message because it feels important to me, and I know that so many of us need it. And yeah, who knows what the future holds, but I just wanted to share that because, you know, I know that like some people out there are successful and make it look really easy. And that's often because you only hear the success stories, or or people only share the highlight reels, or someone does make it big, or they get really well known all of a sudden, but they don't show the years of behind the scenes work that it took to get there. So I try and document the times where it's hard for me and where I am doubting in my ability to make this happen, because I hope that one day I can look back on this and remember where I was and use it as encouragement and inspiration for people who want to quit, that just, you know, to inspire you and remind you that like, hey, look, I didn't quit, and look, this is where I got. But as of right now, I don't really have a success story to tell you. I'm just trying like the rest of us and hoping that one day it'll go somewhere. Jason is at a basketball game for the second day in a row, or the second night. And I did not feel like cooking. I just have been kind of in a creative rut when it comes to cooking, like just this week. And I'm fine eating the same thing, but Jason is not really interested in always eating the stuff that I eat. So I try to make his dinners at least more exciting. So this is a go-to that I like to make when I can't think of anything else, and it's really easy. And I just tossed together, I cut up some potatoes and then put some frozen broccoli and then some of the chicken sausages I showed you, and I tossed it in garlic salt and some spicy seasoning and olive oil, and you just put it in the oven. I put the potatoes in the oven early for like 10 minutes because those always take longer to cook. And then now I'm gonna put the rest in for like 10 or 15 minutes. And then I like to serve it with like either Dijon mustard, kind of, what do you call it? Drizzled on it, or Jason likes spicy brown mustard, so he'll probably put that on it. But yeah, that's what he's gonna come home to after his game. Apparently this is Orca's chosen resting spot this morning. I was like, this thing had fallen on the ground, and I went to pick it up because like she never gets on the dresser. So it fell, and I just like walked in the room, just casually picked it up and set it down. And I was like, whoa, what is that? What are you doing? She just likes to be in high places or super soft places. Silly girl. Wednesday morning, I just made a smoothie for breakfast. I almost said dinner. It's like 9:30. I got another late start today because I was up at like 3:30 or 4 with just all these thoughts racing. And Jason didn't even go to the gym today, so I can't even blame him. But I just had all these thoughts racing through my mind, and yeah, so then I finally went back to sleep at 6 and then woke up at like 8 something, and I just did my morning routine, and I'm gonna write out my list for today and start work. But I kind of had like another emotional, not really breakdown, but just emotional moment last night. It's poor Jason, like sometimes he'll just look over and next thing he knows, I'll be crying. I went to like the kitchen to make tea, and I walk out with a box of tissues and a cup of tea, and he's like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? And I've just been, I think, through all the journaling I've been doing and just working through past things, it's just bringing up some things for me. And usually when I am like this, it leads to a breakthrough, or like, you know, it means I'm on the verge of something. But yesterday I was just like so convinced to quit it all. Like as far as like my creative business and everything, I was really thinking about getting online and looking for jobs and just quitting social media and leaving it all behind. But as always, I just kind of need that space and that time to be upset and to cry if I need to. And then I regroup and I start to strategize of like, okay, obviously something is not working for me. What can I do to tweak this? So that's what came to me at 3:30 this morning, some creative downloads, which I'm grateful for, and it helped. Still feeling pretty raw this morning and vulnerable. But last night also, after I had my little cry session, I popped out I don't know if that's the correct way to say this. I got out a Brene Brown book, in other words. And Brene Brown is my favorite resource to go to when I'm just feeling super vulnerable or super emotional, or just kind of like I don't fit in or I don't belong. That was part of the conversation with Jason last night, is I was like, I just have not been feeling like enough lately, and I don't know where it's stemming from. I just don't feel like I'm seen. I don't feel like I'm important, and I'm wondering if I like lost my spark when we moved here, and if I'm just not fun to be around anymore, or what it is. And so anyway, I feel, like I said, somewhat better this morning, but still a little bit like maybe like emotional hangover. You know how when you cry the next day or like a few hours later, you kind of feel it. So that's how I feel. So I'm gonna get some work done, head to the gym, then the store to pick up some things, and then we have our bachelorette watch party tonight. And I have to dye my hair because Jason's work Christmas party is on Friday. So I gotta get myself ready for that. Orca, are you somewhere that you're not supposed to be? I don't think you're allowed in the kitchen, Miss Orca. Excuse me. What are you doing? Oh, you know it too. You know it. Hey. Hey. Excuse me. Ma'am? Ma'am? Are you allowed in here? Hey. She couldn't be bothered. Hey. Out. Oh, come on. Get out. Your daddy's gonna kill you. I just got back from the gym and I had to run some errands. So I went to the post office, the grocery store, and then the base exchange. And I filled out a 2-minute survey for them, and they gave me a gift card. The guy's name was Jason. I was like, hey, that's my husband's name. He's like, I bet he's a good guy. I was like, yeah, of course. And oh, cool. They gave me a $5 gift card for my purchase at any exchange retail or food location. I don't know if that means like anywhere on base or just the food court in the BX, because he was like, you can go downstairs and get yourself something to eat. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. Not really in the mood for anything from there, so maybe I'll give it to Jason. Ooh, or go to Subway soon, now that I've discovered that I really love their Cali Fresh wrap. I wonder if it expires. Date issued. Doesn't look like it expires, so nice. All right, so I got my Secret Santa gift, one of them. There's two for the same person, but I'm not gonna show you because my friends and I are doing our gift exchange on Christmas. So by the time this uploads, it'll be before Christmas, I think. So I don't want them to see it. I don't even think they watch my vlog, but whatever, just in case. And this, they sent me another stand. Well, not really another stand. Long story short, they had said it was delivered like a month ago and it wasn't. So I reached out to Amazon and they were like, oh, we'll just give you a refund and you can order another one. So the stand that I have in my office for my book, they're like, we'll give you another one. Or we'll give you a refund and you can get another one. So the other one showed, or maybe that was the original one and this is the, who knows. Anyway, so from the base exchange, I got some lashes. I want to try these for Jason's, his work Christmas party on Friday. Kind of wanted to do a more dramatic look. I always try to do natural, but I don't know. I've been wanting to try some mink ones or faux mink. But the whole like mink look, you know what I mean? And then I'm trying to find a good liquid liner to do like cat eyes. that has like a good formula. I tend to like the pens, but they dry out. And then I notice the liquid is like, my hand is like, woo, and so it's like too scriggly. So if you know of any, let me know. But I'm gonna try this Revlon Color Skinny. And the color is Mahogany Flame, and I thought that sounded really cool because my apartment smells of rich mahogany. So, you know, of course, naturally. And then I have the Covergirl Clump Crusher mascara. I have tried other mascaras throughout the years, and I just always go back to this one because the wand is just so good, the formula is just so good, and yeah, even after spending like $25 on mascaras, I still go back to the good old Clump Crusher. And then I wanted to try these self-tanning towelettes. I heard mixed reviews about them, so I don't know if I'm going to use them for this week because I don't want to like them to be terrible and then I show up to his work Christmas party all crazy looking. So I still have a little bit of the Ashley Graham Saint Tropez tanner, the foam tanner. That's like the best tanner I've ever used, but it's $50. So I'm trying to find, you know, alternatives in case, or I don't know if I have enough in the bottle right now to tan for Friday. So bought these as a backup just in case. And then I went to the grocery store for broccoli to bring to our, Alicia's gonna make some vegan mac and cheese, which I don't know about that, but we'll see. I trust her sometimes. But I love mac and cheese with broccoli in it, so I offered to bring broccoli to put into the mac and cheese. And so that way, maybe even if it's terrible, it'll have broccoli, and I love broccoli. I hope that, I don't know, like, I don't want to have this idea of what, like, it tasting like cheese, like it's not going to taste like cheese. So I have to just get that in my head. And I've been thinking of like, I'm like running out of ideas for good protein sources when I'm making dinners and lunches and stuff. And I forgot that shrimp is a great protein source. So I got some wild American raw peeled shrimp. I love to just put this in the air fryer. I think you put it in, you don't even have to heat up your air fryer. You just throw it in for 10 minutes without having to preheat, and it's like perfectly done. And then Jason really loves these gelato layer kind of things. And he's been bringing a few as he sees them to try, and we haven't tried this one yet. Peanut butter crunch. Ooh, it looks so good. I'm probably gonna have a bite after lunch, or 2 or 3. It has like mini peanut butter cups on the bottom. And then, I don't know what these are, just little, oh, peanut butter gelato, graham cracker pieces, that's what's in the center. Brown butter, sugar sauce, vanilla gelato, and peanut butter cups. Ooh, I bet that's gonna be good. And I just love peanut butter, so pretty stoked about that. Yeah, so I have gone in for broccoli, kale, and iced coffee because I've been drinking Jason's coffee. And I don't think I plan on shopping off base this week just because I've been busy. But they were out of kale. They've been out of kale, and then they were out of iced coffee. So I'm bummed about that. But I love to have cheese for a snack. So I got these little cheese sticks. They're a great snack option, especially when you want to get some protein and fat in there. And so, like, you know, you have an apple with a piece of cheese to help with the digestion process. I actually am really excited because they have this yogurt again. And this yogurt is so good. It is vanilla, 17 grams of protein, 0 added sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners, 0% fat. So I've tried so many times to like plain Greek yogurt because I want it to like add things to it, and then for the protein quality, and I just, no matter how much I try, I just don't like it. And so I found this alternative, and I honestly love it. It's not something I have often. It's more of like a snack if I'm like burnt out by my other snacks or I want something sweet. It's just so versatile. You can do so much with it. Do you say versatile or do you say versatile? I feel like versatile at this, I don't know. Anyway, and then I had to get lunch, of course, because I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I just got a crunchy shrimp roll. They have a chef like on site making sushi right there, so it's pretty fresh. And shrimp or vegetarian sushi is like the only kind of sushi that I'll eat, so glad that I found this. Maybe I'll have some of my leftover edamame that I made yesterday. But yeah, that is my grocery haul, and I'm really tired, but I'm gonna have some lunch and then dye my hair and then, yeah, and then move on with the day from there. It's vegan mac and cheese. Crazy. It is Thursday morning and I woke up a little while ago, but I went to bed with a headache and then took something and it was, I thought, gone, and then I woke up with it again. So just been kind of like a lazy start. I get really out of it sometimes when I have headaches, so I took something else and then I drank some coffee because I feel like it's turning into a migraine at this point, so usually caffeine will help with that. I had made some breakfast. I made some eggs and then oatmeal, but I'm not really feeling that hungry either. There's a shot glass there. I'm really weird. I take my vitamins in a shot glass, like, because I feel like it's just so much easier than trying to take them one at a time, and I take a lot, so it's nice to just kind of shoot them. But yeah, so having a headache always throws my day, and I was gonna go roller skate this morning, but then it was like really dreary out first thing, so I was like, I don't want to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna do a steezy. I'm learning Positions by Ariana Grande, a little dance number to that, like probably like a 15-second clip. And then, so I'll dance a little bit, and then I actually have to do some stuff to get ready for Jason's work holiday party tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna take off my nail polish and then go to the shower, like scrub everything and put on some tanner, because that has to bake for 8 hours. And I wanna let it bake fully so that I can see and make sure the tan is even, see if I need to make any adjustments or anything, and then I'll paint my nails and just probably have a relaxing day at home, maybe working on some research for reels, and then what else do I have to do? Oh, now that I'm done with my body acceptance workbook, email it out, and then maybe do some editing for the body acceptance book club episodes that we have filmed. So I think it's gonna be a really low-key day, which I'm happy about because I'm not feeling well. So it's Friday morning, and I did not vlog like very much yesterday because it was an uneventful day, but I look weird because I didn't go to yoga this morning. Chris didn't have any other registration, so we weren't gonna bother showing up. And so instead, something came up this morning that like had me in my feelings and just like frustrated. So I don't know if I said this already, but I had re-downloaded the Steezy app because I downloaded it during quarantine because I really wanted to learn like hip hop dance. And I learned like a dance, and then I was like, okay, let me videotape it and see what I look like. And I saw it and I like saw myself and was like, okay. And I ended up deleting the app after that. And then I've showed a few people the video since, and they're like, girl, like you were fine, keep going. It looked like you were having fun. So I re-downloaded this Steezy app. And this time I'm learning more like jazz contemporary. So I'm learning dance to the song Positions by Ariana Grande. I feel like I did say that earlier this week. Anyway, that is not dirt, that is fake tan that I put on yesterday so that I can look a little bit tanner in the dress that I'm gonna wear tonight for the holiday party. Anyway, so right before this, I was just laying on the couch scrolling through TikTok, irritated, and I had saved this graphic a few weeks ago that like has all these small but important promises that I will keep to myself. And I saved it as my lock screen so that I always remember. And one of the promises is that like when I'm stressed, I'll complete the stress cycle by doing like movement, or it says walking or running, but for me that just means movement. So I was like, okay, I have to hold myself accountable for this. So I'm gonna get up off the couch because I'm only watching TikToks to numb and distract. So I'm gonna release the energy through dance. So that's what I just did. That's why I'm all sweaty and yeah, so now I think I'm gonna go through my morning routine. I actually forgot to journal my morning pages this morning, so I'm gonna journal 3 pages and then, yeah, do my morning routine. And my arm's getting tired. Do my morning routine, probably get some work done. I got a lot of work done last night. I edited like 2 of the episodes for our book club, and they're each like over an hour long, so that was pretty good. Jason got home super late because he got a haircut, so I had the house all dark just with 2 candles lit and was just editing, and it was such a vibe. So yeah, excuse me. So I'm gonna do that and then get some work done, and then I think I'm gonna get ready by like 2 for this holiday party. It doesn't start till 6, but I'll be ready by 4, and then I'm gonna take like an hour maybe to record some reels and stuff while I'm looking all dressed up and feeling myself. And I know sometimes it takes a while to even just record one, so that's why I'm giving myself so much time. And then I think we're leaving early because Jason has to pick up some food for the party and take it there. So yeah, that is my day. I'll keep you updated. Bye. It's about 2:30 p.m. I'm gonna start getting ready. We're leaving here around 5:30. If I really take my time to get ready, it takes about 2 hours, and I hate being rushed, especially when I'm trying to like look good. And then I want like an hour to just be able to film reels and just like relax before we go. I did some reels just now, like to film the before part. And then I'll come back in when I'm all dressed and ready and do the after. And this time I'll actually probably take you through a get ready with me. I'm not gonna actually record myself putting my makeup on and getting ready and stuff, because that just takes forever, and I feel like this week's vlog is already long, so I'll just update you. So I'm gonna start with my makeup. So I usually do skincare. I do brush my teeth and stuff, even if I've already done it today. Just so I could be extra fresh. And I usually shower, but I already showered a little bit earlier today, so I'm good there. So I'm just gonna start on the makeup and then go for makeup. I'm going for, I always like a good contour, like a strong contour, and then probably just a neutral eye, a brown wing, or this like mahogany color that I showed you that I got from the store the other day. And then those lashes that I really like, those mink lashes. And then I'm gonna do like a hopefully burgundy kind of lipstick to match the details of my accessories. So we'll see how that goes. This is why we trust the process, because I look crazy right now, but just wait till the end. Part of contour is done, and now we're gonna do the second, and it's looking like it's gonna rain outside if it's not already. It's not yet, but super windy, so kind of glad that I'm just doing my hair down and straight. That way if it gets crazy, I'll just smooth it out, you know? Excuse me, I burped. All right, so everything is almost done. We just got to work on the lips and the eyes. I know they look done, but there's still some more to do with those. So makeup is done, and now we're moving on to hair is done. It's just straightened. I'm kind of bored of my hair. But I did braid it and put this little gold clip. Oh my gosh, look at my hands from my tan. I'm gonna have to try and hide that. So I think I'm gonna get totally sidetracked making reels and forgot to vlog the end, the final look. Look at him, his little
Merry
festive
Christmas.
outfit. He has like a blazer. What is that called?
A jacket, a blazer. What do you?
I think we call them blazers in the girl world. And I wish you could see his shoes because they're like red and black. I mean red and white. They match his little aesthetic. I'm wearing gold accessories, maroon, burgundy lips, burgundy and gold clutch. I'm wearing the earrings that I got from H&M that if you watched the vlog last week you saw from my little H&M haul, and my little earring cuff that I got as well. And then I'm wearing these like super high,
oh my god,
showing you my Spanx, super high burgundy heels that I borrowed from a friend. And yeah, that's the final look. I guess I'll have to show you the dress on later or something, because or just go to my social media, my Instagram at Lauren M. Kendrick, and just check there. I'm sure there'll be pictures. We're here and like literally no one is dressed up. Everyone's like super casual or in Christmas sweaters. And my feet are already killing me, so I just had Jason go to the car and get me my sandals that I brought as backups. I'm drinking Jameson and ginger ale. I'm just sitting by myself chilling. Home from the Christmas party, Jason had the time of his life.
As always.
He was just socializing with everyone, and I sat in the corner. As you saw, by myself the whole time.
She was not by herself, y'all.
Yes, I was. Who was around me?
Everybody.
Who was talking to me? Literally no one talked to me the whole night, and I just like literally felt invisible. But I was like trying to like scope out who I might start conversation with, and everyone was just vibing with each other and like knew each other, and I was like, this is not my Christmas party, so I'm just gonna sit here and chill until it's over. And I drank Jameson and ginger ales and pretty buzzed, so I'm gonna drink some water and try and sober up before I go to bed so I don't have a hangover. Saturday morning, and it's like almost 10. We slept in a little bit. We were like up early, then went back to sleep, you know, drinking nights. And we got to talk to Jalen for a little bit, and then we have to kind of rush to the mall to get some things, and I need to return that dress I bought last weekend. But anyway, fit check. I'm wearing these new Express jeans I got. This is an Abercrombie bodysuit, Shein, and then just like little purpley boots. I think I got those from Walmart.
Or as Jason like to call them, her new booty jeans.
Oh yeah, he loves them. Anyway, and Jason's outfit, he's proud of it. Are you gonna show it?
Wait, hold on. Oh, yes.
Nice. Best thing after a night out drinking is going to the mall, or just anywhere really, but going to the mall for shopping, because that always makes me feel better. And then getting ramen. So yummy. If you watched last week's vlog, then you know I did like a little H&M shopping trip, and oh, it's raining. One of the things I was looking for, because I watch Susie Roberts, like her vlogs and her hauls, because she does plus size fashion, and she was wearing this like gorgeous dress that she had gotten from H&M that I wanted to wear for Christmas. So I got it, and I got it in an XL because that's normally what I wear, but it just kind of swallowed me and looked like a muumuu. So I was gonna return it. I took it back today, and I saw that the price, it was on sale for like $15, from $40 to $15. So I was like, all right, I'll just size down to a large then and try it out and see. So I'm wearing the large now, which I think I like it better. Let me try and back you up so that you could see the whole thing. And if you, like I said, watched last week, then you saw how, like I had said, I liked it because I love comfortable stuff. But again, I think I was just like trying to convince myself because it was so loose. It's so hard to get like good angles on this thing. Let me just lower you. Anyway, I'm still like on the fence about it, but for $14 versus $14 versus $40, I think that I can be on the fence about something. I ended up exchanging it, and I'll show you what else I got in a second, because I've been looking for affordable but like high quality feeling jewelry. So I got some necklaces, but let me see, shows more of it. So it's like more form-fitting. What I like about it is that it's not too form-fitting. I like that it's a flowy, comfortable dress. The only thing is that the sleeves are like tight on me and a little bit short. That's like always my problem because I have like big arms and broad shoulders, so things kind of pull a little bit here. But there's still like room for me to move around. And you know, I'm gonna have to hold the baby on Christmas, so that's the hard part. It's like not that it's too tight up here, it's that it's these cuffs like hold really tight, and then zipping it up was kind of a bitch too. So it's like more of a fashion over function moment, but you know, I could just wear it to Christmas with our friends and then change into something else if I like want to be super comfortable. But again, this is still pretty comfortable. So I'm still trying to get you like a better angle closer up. Here we go. So yeah, so this one is like fits better around the legs too, and that was the other thing, it like kind of swallowed up my legs. because my legs are a little bit like smaller, and then my upper body is where all the stuff is. So I'm definitely gonna keep it this time, or like wear it once and maybe sell it or give it away or something. But let me show you my jewelry now. Okay, so for the jewelry I wear mostly gold jewelry. So when I buy new jewelry, I tend to get it in gold. I've been looking for just a simple chain like this. Like it's like a thicker kind of material. And I just want like a single, this thing's choking me. Another reason that it's a maybe for me. And then I always loved layered jewelry, but I don't always like layering like separate pieces because they don't always lay the way I want them to. So I like to get these little kits things. So I think this is beautiful. I have like a lot of my jewelry kind of looks like this, but what's nice about the pieces that I got is these are actually like heavier. This one I really love. I've been looking for one like this. And it's like heavier. It feels better. Like it's probably gonna turn green or whatever eventually, but it's way better quality than a lot of the jewelry that I've bought from like Shein or even Amazon. Amazon like sucks. Their jewelry sucks unless obviously you spend more money. But and then last but not least, did I get 3 necklaces? Yeah, I can't count. And then I got these earrings. These were only $2, so I just think they're really cute and simple and way to switch up the look. So that's what I got at H&M today. Once again, we did not get our Secret Santa gift, so we're gonna have to do that tomorrow. But we were going to, but then we had ramen, as you saw, and then so because there's only one theater on base and it's like very limited seating, the new Spiderman came out this weekend, and so we were gonna go see it today at 3. But here on base you have to like get the tickets for a hot movie like that like 3 hours in advance when the place opens normally. But then this time we heard there were people actually camping outside from like early this morning to get their tickets. So I just felt rushed and I was like, let me just get what I need from H&M and we'll go get the white elephant gift tomorrow. So we're gonna put that off to tomorrow. Jason's in line right now. I'll let you know if we end up getting the tickets and being able to go. But if not, we will be able to see it. I don't know. Jason's a really big fan, so I'm just going with him for this one. But I just think it's so crazy. Like I'm always like, it's not that serious. It's just a movie, but some people feel differently. So I'll keep you updated. Oh, good stretch. So it's Sunday morning and we stopped to get some coffee. I got a chai tea latte with a shot of espresso. He got an iced white chocolate mocha. But I never know what to get at Starbucks, and I don't like things to be too sweet, and I do like the taste of coffee. So if you have any recommendations, let me know, because I don't really know much about coffee, so it's always hard for me to order anything. Yeah, so we're gonna finally go and get our Secret Santa gifts. We keep putting it off, so we're gonna finally do that today, and then probably just have a relaxing Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he has basketball practice later. Maybe he'll finally clean the bathroom like he's been saying he wants to. We'll see. Only time will tell. I'll let you know. I want to show you. Forgot to close out the vlog for the week, but it's Sunday night. Jason is at basketball practice. I just planned the week ahead, which is pretty crazy week, as you can imagine, with Christmas coming up on Saturday. We're doing a little celebration with our friends Christmas Eve, and then I think I'm just gonna cook all day for Jason and I. We're just gonna spend time together on Christmas on Saturday. So it's just gonna be the two of us. So I had to plan all the cooking for the week and grocery list and like plan what I'm taking to the party and just a lot of stuff. So I just spent, I swear, like 2 hours planning, and I'm just gonna journal now. I've got the aesthetic lit. I'm gonna dim the lights, of course. The aesthetic lit. I don't know what that means. But anyway, I'm so tired. I don't know what's going on. But I'm gonna journal for a little bit, relax, and I asked Jason to pick up dinner. So I think I'm gonna ask for him to get me a chicken salad from Arby's because those are surprisingly really good, like pretty fresh. And then I'm gonna add some black beans on top for fiber, and then I'm gonna make my own dressing. I think I'm gonna mix like mustard, Dijon mustard, tahini, and what is the third thing? Oh, balsamic vinegar, and then some seasonings and do that. I think that sounds really good to me. Oh, I don't know if you just heard Orca. What, baby? Anyway, the house is all clean. The vibe is good. I'm feeling, like I said, tired, but relaxed. Hi, babies. I just clipped her nails, so she's mad. Oh, and Jason's calling me. Jason just called and interrupted my whole thought process, but he's gonna bring me the salad, so I'm excited for that. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out this week. This was a pretty, no, it hasn't been typical, let's be real. It hasn't been typical weeks in my life, especially just with the holidays, and I don't know, things just never seem like the same one week after the other, especially like because I don't work a corporate job and I don't have like a specific place to be. I'm just kind of all over the place. So I'm trying to get more organized with that and more intentional with my time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. If you want to keep hanging out, hit that subscribe button and then the bell so you don't miss a video, or you can come hang out with me, and you can come hang out with me on Instagram. I'm at Lauren M. Kendrick. I share stuff about body acceptance and daily stories, and I'm just getting into reels and having fun with those. Next week there will not be a vlog because I'm gonna take the week off and enjoy Christmas, and I hope you take some time off too if you're able to, and enjoy your Christmas if you celebrate, of course. But either way, I hope you enjoy the holidays and the end of the year, and maybe just slow down and take some time to reflect and get ready for the year ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to talk to you again soon.